All right, beginner riders, listen up. So I walked in this morning and I saw this R3, 2025 R3, as a matter of fact, sitting on the showroom floor, and it was sitting over with our pre-owned bikes, and I went, is this a pre-owned or is this new and just in the wrong spot? And I was told this is a pre-owned bike, and I said, there ain't no way. Well, I go over the bike, I look at it, I check, see if there's any wear and tear really on this bike. It looks like it's never even been ridden before. And I check the tires, and now, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting a beginner rider on a 300 to be leaning the bike down, scraping pegs, but it looks like this bike was ridden like this, and it never moved from that position. So then when I grabbed the keys on it, I double checked the mileage. We're at 119 miles. Beginner riders, please don't do this. Please do not buy a beginner bike, put 100 miles on it, and think you're ready to upgrade. It's just not how it works. Now, I understand that a lot of people are going to disagree, and they're going to say that you shouldn't even start out on a 300. I get that. I get the argument there. But at the same time, if you started out on that 300, 400, 500, whatever it is, don't just think after putting 100 or 200 or 300 miles on a bike that you are now ready for that 600 or 1000 cc sport bike. Big thing is you need to take the time to learn how to ride. You need to learn how to take some curves. Again, I don't expect new riders to be scraping pegs, but I do expect you to learn how to get into those curves. I expect you to learn throttle and clutch control. I expect you guys to get familiarized with those two wheels. And this is just a safety standpoint and my opinion, but I really think you guys need to take time to learn how to ride before you jump up to that next level. I do not think after 100 miles it is time to go to that, big sport bike where you're going to be making an insane amount of horsepower and you're ready to start going 150 miles an hour on it. This to me is actually more dangerous than starting out on something like a 600cc sport bike, because you already now have a false sense of confidence going into it. Most people that start on a 600, at least they're probably a little scared. They're probably a little timid. They're going to take it easy. They are going to learn that throttle control and everything before they start really getting into everything that bike is going to have to offer out on the road. So I am just asking you, beginner riders, do not go out there and buy a brand new bike, buy a pre-owned bike, whatever it is that you're getting, and it is a smaller cc engine, and expect after just a short period of riding that you know everything about how to handle a motorcycle. That is where it gets extremely dangerous. So guys, all I'm asking is be safe out there on your two wheels. God bless y'all. I really hope you guys are safe out there and enjoy getting out and riding this year.